Good morning, dear students. Welcome to class 10, subject Information Technology, subject Co4 I'm Harish, I'm your computer teacher. Dear students, we are in such a generation where the greatest innovation of humankind, that's information technology, has made our life more easy and successful. We may belong to different backgrounds like teachers, scientists, doctors, drivers, traders, or whatever, but we are all depend on information technology. Take up your daily activities from morning till evening. We use a different contributions of information technology to make our life easier. We use WhatsApp and other messenger application to connect with our friends and family to share information. We use Facebook and other social networking website to get connected with people who are geographically far away from us. We use net banking and other economical transaction information technological methods to make our economical transaction safer and easier and effective. We use different websites for selling and buying goods. We make our purchase, whether it is cloth or ornament or electronic gadget or whatever, from e-commerce websites, so making our purchase easier. Also, we depend on some of the online booking website for book tickets in for our traveling, maybe aeroplane or train or buses. Also, we order foods using some of the websites. So what I'm saying, information technology has made our life easy and it plays an important role in each and every field we perform. So it's very important for us, regardless of our different backgrounds, to understand what is information technology and some of the terms related to information technology. Therefore, here I am today to explain some of the basic concept of information technology, because we depend on information technology a lot. The first concept is computer network. What is computer network? As you see in the picture, there is a switch, and switch is connected to number of desktop, and then again switch is connected to server, and switch is again connected to router, then modem, and the different system, and then router is connected to Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is connected to palm, laptop and smartphone. So this is the basic concept of computer network. Computer network is interconnection of computers and other peripheral devices using communication channels, maybe like cables or wireless devices, to share information or share resources. So the standard definition is, computer network is a collection of computers and other hardware components interconnected by communication channels that allows sharing of resources and information. So your communication channel, in the sense, any medium that helps you to connect these computers and other devices. Okay, so we use cables for connecting computers and other devices, or we use wireless technology like Bluetooth, radio technology or satellite technology. Let us move to the next topic, that is architecture of computer network. What do you mean by architecture of computer network? The method of connecting, the mode of connecting computers are called as network architecture or computer network architecture. The various designs we depend on. We connect computers in two methods, that's peer-to-peer architecture and client-to-server architecture. So this is one of the important question in the point of view examination. Mostly this question is asked. Let us move to the definition for peer-to-peer architecture and client-to-server architecture. As you see in the picture, network in which all computers have an equal status. Generally in such a network, each terminal has an equally CPU. Peer-to-peer architecture is a type of architecture which you can see in your computer lab. The mode of computers interconnected in your computer lab is peer-to-peer architecture, where all the systems are with equal status, in the sense they have equal type of softwares, equal type of configuration such as the RAM and capacity. So these are all systems are connected each other, and here none of the system act like a head system. All are of equal size and they are connected to share information or communication. Okay, so here nobody is monitoring anything. Here anyone can communicate anyone. So as you see in the picture, all the systems are interconnected. Any system can communicate with the other system without any restriction. So make sure that peer-to-peer communication or peer-to-peer architecture is architecture where systems of equal status are interconnected to communicate or share information. Especially in this type of architecture, there is no system to control the entire network. The next one is client server architecture. Network in which certain computers have special dedicated tasks providing services to other computers are called as client server network. As you see in the picture, in this type of architecture there is one head system and we call them as server, and this server gives services to other systems called client. So the main system which contain lot of information, maybe in the form of text, videos or images, are called as servers, and the systems which get information, which obtain information from those special systems are called as client. So I think you have understood the term called client and server. Server is the main system which contain lot of information, gives service to other systems, and clients are the systems which get information from the server. So as you see in the picture, server is centralized device or the main device which contain lot of information. Whenever a client requests for information, server give them information. So in contrast to your previous architecture and the current architecture, client server architecture, you can make the difference now. Here equal system, equal status of systems are interconnected for communication. There is nobody to control them. Okay, they all can communicate with each other without any restriction. Here there is a restriction. Here clients cannot communicate. Here clients only can access information from client server architecture. Children, you have to remember this because this is one of the important question in your examination. Next, let us move to the types of computer network. Do not get confused with architecture. Architecture is the design. Here is the type on based of their size. Okay, on based of the computer network size, we majorly divide them into two types: local area network and wide area network. Local area network, in short we call them as LAN, and wide area network, in short we call them as WAN. Let us know the definition. A local area network is one which connects computerized devices in a limited geographical area such as home, school, computer laboratory, office building, or closely positioned group of buildings. In this type of computer connection, we do not cover up a lot of geographical area. It's a wide geographical area. It's a small geographical area. For example, in our school, if you want to interconnect all the computers installed in the computer, then that kind of interconnection can be called as a local area network. Generally, for example, if we have some 10 systems in the ground floor, and if you want to connect another 10 systems in the first floor and third floor, then we use the cables to interconnect them. So interconnecting of computer within such a small geographical area can be termed as a local area network. So you have understood, in our school we have, in all the computer labs we have LAN. In this sense, all the computers are interconnected within a room, so within a limited geographical area. Generally, local area networks are very high speeds used for connecting and other devices like printers or scanners for sharing. Wide area network is one which covers a broad area that is any network that links across metropolitan, regional or national boundaries. Okay, so wide area network is not like a local area network. That local area network is dedicated to only small geographical area, where wide area network is dedicated to a larger geographical area. If you want to connect the computers from India to the computers in America, then we have to depend on wide area network. Generally, this kind of connection cannot be performed using cable network. We have to depend on wireless network, especially satellite communication. Satellite help us to connect the computer networks in India to America. Therefore, I can say that wide area network is a network that is used to connect computer networks with in different countries or continents or cities, etc. Generally, wide area network are high speed. They use wireless satellite channel. The internet is the most popular WAN. One of the best example for WAN is internet. Internet connects people globally and is used by business, governments, non-profit organization, individual customers, artists, entertainers, and many others. Therefore, children, it's enough for today. I will continue in this chapter in the next video. Thank you.